So we're here with Michael Wilkinson, the costume designer for Man of Steel and upcoming Batman vs. Superman. Hello. Hi, Michael.
Hi there. Good to see you.
So what did you feel that we need to tweak the Man of Steel suit?
Come again?
Why did we feel that we needed to tweak the Man of Steel suit?
Oh, you know, every project I do, I like to sort of improve on what's been done before and to push the envelope a little bit. And so I think with this new film, there's the opportunity there to sort of make it even better and to suit our cinematic universe even better. And so that's what we're doing.
And how long of a process has it been?
You know, I've been on this film for a long time. I started last May, the day after I finished American Hustle. I started on this project, and so we've had a lovely long R&D period, getting the designs where we want them. We're so excited about illustrations. We've been having fittings and camera tests, and we're getting ready.
So that's my next question. So you've seen Henry? Is Henry done his camera work? Have you seen him in the actual new suit?
We've had a few fittings with him. It's always a pleasure to work with Henry. We flew over to London last November to have some time with him while he was finishing off his last project. And yeah, we're due to see him in a couple of weeks, and then final camera tests, and then we're going to start shooting.
And how long are you going to be in Detroit? You're headed over there to the cold.
We're headed to Detroit. I'll be there from mid-April right till December. So fortunately, we'll actually be there probably during the most beautiful months of the year. So I'm pretty happy about that.
And so you kind of hinted about the Wonder Woman costume. Everybody's talking about this Amazon. So when do you think we'll be finding out about that?
You know, we're very excited about our Wonder Woman. I think Warner Brothers has plans to release the photo before the movie's released. So I'm not sure about the date there, but hold your breath.
And what about Batman?
Same with Batman. They'll release it before the movie comes out. I don't know the date, but stand by.
And the fan expectation, do you feel the pressure of these hardcore fans?
You know, I love designing superhero costumes. I've done it a lot, and it's such a great journey. You know, you learn all about the legacy of these characters, what they have meant to people over the years. You really think about modern audiences and how these characters can reverberate with them and really be meaningful. And lastly, I think a lot about Zack Snyder and his cinematic universe and the scripts that he's created, and really try and find a great look for the superheroes.
And just a couple more questions. I read somewhere for the last Man of Steel promo that you said that it was hard for your crew to concentrate because, was it quote like Henry was perfection?
That's funny. I mean, I'm working with the most extraordinary actors on the planet. I've just done American Hustle with 5 amazingly talented actors. Ben and Henry are gorgeous, so I love my job. And
you work with Robert Pattinson as well on Twilight.
With who, sorry?
With Robert Pattinson on Twilight.
Exactly, I have.
So you have like the hottest actors in front of you. Can you tell us a little bit more about, do you take anything into, I heard you talked about it in the Q&A about how you take the actor's perspective into consideration when you're designing the suit. So how, did you get any feedback from Henry on this latest update, on the tweak?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, filmmaking is such a collaborative experience. There's feedback all around, whether it's from the director, the producers, the studio, the actors, the DP, the production designer. We're all on the same page, sort of creating these great images for the big screen. And so one of my favorite things is, of course, in fittings, when you get together with the actors, you hear their perspective on their characters. There's always feedback about how this character would present themselves to the world. And working with Henry is an absolute joy. He's a true gentleman. He's very smart. He has lots of great ideas about who Superman is, and so it's a wonderful collaboration.
Well, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.